It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show, coming to you each and every day right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Of course, our social media handles for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are all at the Mike Prince Show. YouTube channel is Open Mic Broadcast Network, 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736, and our on-demand listen center, 720-721-1558. And without any further delay, we are going to jump right into today's episode. Of course, you guys have responded in a mighty way on yesterday's episode. Yesterday, we did release the Elite Eight for the athletic director's position at Prairie View A&M University. And your response has been tremendous. We even put the entire interview with Dr. Timothy Sams on our on-demand message center, 720-721-1558, box number 6. Hear that interview throughout its entirety. Some of you thrilled about the names on the list. Some of you not thrilled about the names on the list. That's the way it goes when we're dealing with public opinion. You're not going to make everybody happy all the time, but at least now the dialogue can begin, and there is some inclusiveness, at least from the alumni part, on the process that is going forward. And before we go forward in today's conversation about this process, I am going to play another excerpt from the interview that we had with Dr. Timothy Sams on January 2020. Check this out.
When our alumni feel like we're not progressing, our alumni tend to give less. When our alumni feel like they're not being reached out to, they tend to give less. When alumni feel like they're not being brought into the fold again, alumni tend to give less. That same logic applies to all of our stakeholders, folks who may gaze into the university and be interested in taking a special interest in the university philanthropically. We have to be very clear about our value proposition, both to our alumni, not simply because they are a core constituent to a fundraising effort, but because they are ongoing, lifelong stakeholders to our university.
Now, mind you, this was back in January, and all the right things are being said, all the points are being addressed. But as we fast forward to May of 2020, we've been kept in the dark. And for the record, I've yet to hear from Dr. Sam. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But as part of the alumni base, I think it's time that we really hold people up to the expectations that they set. These were his words based on the expectations of the university, relationship for all stakeholders involved, including alumni. And it was clearly stated that when people feel left out, that when people feel ostracized, that when people feel that you're doing your own thing, they have a tendency to give less. And let's be honest, it is about alumni giving back. It is about fundraising. Whatever percentage of the pie you want to give it, it still matters in the overall productivity of the university and the athletic department. Now, I'm only one person, and I have this platform, and I'm going to continue to do what I know to be right. I'm not going to be bullied. I'm not going to be threatened. I'm not going to be hushed because you don't agree with the facts that we present on this network. That's a personal problem. Now, as far as the facts go, if we're off at any point, at any time, I've always had an open book policy and will continue to have an open book policy. Bring it to our attention and we'll right the wrong. We are accountable and responsible here. But when you tell us something as an alumni base, when you set the expectation as a university, when you lay out the standards as a community, I expect you to follow through.
When our alumni feel like we're not progressing, our alumni tend to give less. When our alumni feel like they're not being reached out to, they tend to give less. When alumni feel like they're not being brought into the fold again, alumni tend to give less. That same logic applies to all of our stakeholders, folks who may gaze into the university and be interested in taking a special interest in the university philanthropically. We have to be very clear about our value proposition, both to our alumni, not simply because they are a core constituent to a fundraising effort, but because they are ongoing, lifelong stakeholders to our university.
Now, as far as it goes with alumni, each and every one of us are individuals with our own collective thoughts, and that's part of being a citizen of this country. But if we want to move forward, we got to start holding people's feet to the fire. It can't be automatic, hit us across the top of the head, give us your money, and we're going to do what we want to do. That day is over with. It is absolutely over with. And until we start truly becoming transparent, we're going to keep doing what we do because it's not right. It's not fair. I'm working on a research right now on why some HBCUs have a struggle on giving back. Not all, but some do. And it's because of people's lack of trust of leadership. It's the lack of trust of leadership. And people give to people, not necessarily to the organization. Our own president, Dr. Ruth Simmons, said herself in her 2018 address to alumni that she does not give to any organization that appears to be incompetent on how they handle the money and how they handle their business. And I think that is some sound advice. I've learned it over years in every organization that I've been involved with, whether it was the church, Boy Scouts of America, school districts, or businesses. People deal with people they like and they trust. Bottom line. We need to stop running Prairie View A&M University like it's a secret order. It is not a secret order. It is a state-funded public institution. We cannot continuously do the same things over and over and expect different results. It's time out for that. We're in the 21st century. And we really need, as alumni, to unite and command that we're going to be dealt with in a respectable manner. It is truly frustrating and aggravating when people continue to do what they want to do behind the scenes and then just throw it in our faces and say, this is how it is. If you don't like it, oh well. Time out for that. And for the record, I'm not upset. I'm more disappointed than anything. We give people the benefit of the doubt until they show us otherwise. And to be non-responsive, non-compliant is either one or two things. Either you're hiding something or you're being dishonest. That's the only reasons why you don't comply. I'm not going to talk about simply stakeholders. I'm talking from an alumni's perspective right now. As mentioned, it's a lifelong commitment for us. It's not part of a resume building process where I stay here 3 or 5 years, then I move on to the next job. Everything has a cause and effect, and it affects those who remain a lot longer than those who are just passing through. I've touched on enough of this for today. Don't forget, you can go and listen to the entire interview on our on-demand center, 720-721-1558. I hadn't forgot about the Labor Day Classic responses. We're going to try to address that on Football Friday. My time is far spent for today. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, at The Mike Prince Show, the YouTube channel, Open Mic Broadcast Network. Keep the calls coming in. Keep listening. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to do this together, PV Nation. I've got to go right now. I'm out of time for today. But until the next time, you guys be blessed. We'll see you on the other side.